Hello and welcome back to some more shipbreaking and shipbreaking adjacent things, which are all just shipbreaking. So today we are going to be going and breaking the AOG-Gosiabelle. Now technically, I already did this ship. However, I messed up the recording somehow, and all of the game audio was muted the entire time I was breaking the ship. So now we're re-recording this specifically for YouTube. So hello, all of you out there who watch these videos on YouTube. So this is technically done out of order. We've upgraded some stuff past where it should have been upgraded, but you know, things and stuff happen, and that's okay. And you know, you'll still get to see this ship taken down from top to bottom. So we're just gonna head right into it. So I apologize for the fact that, like, there hasn't been any ship breaking videos. I know there's a lot of you who have recently joined my YouTube channel. You know, you subscribed, you've hung out, you've watched some ship breaking, and I know that's actually what you're here to watch, because you definitely aren't interested in God of War. And I promise you, going forward after this video, there is more ship breaking content in the pipeline and on the way, and it is coming. Unfortunately right now it's just flooded with God of War stuff because over the holidays I finally sat down and broke all of the streams apart into, you know, digestible chunks, so they are just kind of getting flooded out there on a daily basis, because, you know, that's how uploads and things technically work. But yeah, so there's more now, more ship and breaking stuff on the way. I promise, I swear. This will be out pretty quick after I finish recording it for you guys to watch. It won't take me long because this is pretty straightforward. Once we break the ship, and we go on to from here, it'll be The Witcher, which is the next one that I recorded in sequence following my failed recording of this one initially. So it'll be back to back, and unfortunately in there we also have some more God of War. I know that, like, not all of you are interested in that, and that's fine. That's cool. Either way, I appreciate you all hanging out and watching the uploads of the streams. It's cool. It's very cool. If you are interested in just shipbreaking though, or, like, you know, shipbreaking edition things, like maybe some Power Wash Sim, which I haven't started yet, but will in the near future start doing some Power Wash Sim stuff with either solo or with some friends. Haven't figured that out logistically yet. That's all, like, I stream all of that on weeknights, so it's usually Monday to Friday-ish. Sometimes I do other stuff, sometimes I do nothing. At 7 p.m. PST over on my Twitch, which is linked down in the description if you care to come join and hang out in real time while I break ships, and listen to me ramble nonsensically at that point in time. You're very much welcome to. The more the merrier. I mean, join in the conversation, tell me that I'm rambling like a gibbering idiot, that's fine. All of those things are true. But for now, we will work on taking this thing apart. And it's actually been quite a while since I did this take apart initially, so I actually don't remember, minus those pipes up top, exactly what I need to accomplish here. But that doesn't say much. I really do have the memory of a goldfish most times. I shouldn't say that. My memory is pretty good. It's just I can't remember what I did last week comparatively. But you give me a random fact, and I'm good to hold on to that for 20 years for absolutely no freaking reason. But I think the first order of business right now is to get the bow of this boat off. Because it seems the most logical of choices to get rid of. Because it'll be one huge chunk gone off the boat and then don't have to think about it anymore. But we should probably throw that away. Because it should just be a couple layers of nonsense and then it'll be gone. Like, I always somehow seem to miss, like, 2 out of the 4 rivets when I go and hit the 4 rivets. It's just 2 seemingly non-cooperative rivets. It's okay. So we will break this. Jeez, I still need to upgrade this blowtorch. And, it takes 300 years to break apart this connector. I guess after we finish this and we stream the next one, that will be, I guess, my goal. To upgrade to that. Because, man, that's it's a little brutally slow. We did upgrade the hammer, obviously, from a huge jump from when you last saw this, but, you know, like I said, things happen. But we're here, breaking apart the AOG. So, the first time I did this, it was much more painful because the hammer was definitely not as good. I think it was like 3 or 4 hits to break a panel, which can be brutal, let me tell you. You're just there all day hitting rivets. Too heavy. Also, apparently did not break. That's okay. So it should just be this bit of floor and that wall. Probably this wall. To make life a little bit easier down the line. Anyways, so since this is actually just going straight to YouTube video, I have like a couple questions for those of you that are actually watching this on YouTube. Do you actually like seeing the boats like top to bottom, or do you just want to see the contracts done and that's that? I personally I have like this insane goal in my head to top to bottom every ship. I think it's unrealistic though, given how big some of the later ships are. But, however, it definitely, for whatever reason, is my brain's intention of doing that. That being said, if you specifically aren't super interested in seeing that, I might change my mind, because minds can be changed, and I fell down. But for now, the plan is 100% just to top to bottom all of these ships. And apparently 3 and 4 are the same ones as 5. Or if you don't care either way, that's also a valid opinion. You're just here for my nonsensical ramblings and the sound of rivets being bashed apart, which is, again, a valid reason to be here, in my opinion. Not that my opinion accounts for a whole lot, but, you know. counts for something. Somewhere. Okay. I think we're gonna have to take off more than I thought. That's fine. That'll come out later. That's not an immediate problem. Palette. I'm carrying too much again. That's okay. Maybe it is an immediate problem. I am gonna go up there and take out this section so that I can grab that pallet. Needs to come back to where stairs are, and then it should be A-okay. Should just be here. Should just be there that I need to take it back to. That seems about right, and now we should be able to take that out. Yep, there we go. Perfect. I have no idea if before I filmed this I had upgraded the crane, but the crane's slightly faster now, so Ivan does his job at a slightly better pace. Not that he's still super useful at his job, but you know, he does it slightly faster now. Still, most of the time, slow as molasses, but, you know, what does one expect from Ivan? Not a whole lot. And for those of you wondering, I know his name technically isn't Ivan, but Netcha 100% wanted to name him Ivan, so now he's just Ivan forever. For those of you that care, Netcha is one of my oldest friends. Her and Breaker have been my friends for quite a long time, so they're usually hanging out in my Twitch chat when I stream, and you know, sometimes weird things happen, like a guy named Raj gets named Ivan. I'm pretty sure his name is Raj. Pretty sure I read it somewhere, right? His name is like Raj or Rajesh or something like that. Either way, his new name is Ivan. Gonna grab all of this stuff up here. Hello? Can you not hit this? There we go. And we're gonna go down here and start taking this stuff apart. If I can get down in here. There we go. Huh. It was honestly probably easier to just take the stairs down and do it from the other side, but, you know, we here at Shady Lane Shipbreakers never do anything the simple way. We just do it the way that our brain goes, hey, that seems like a good idea. It's sometimes it works fine, and other times it does 100% not work fine. Too heavy. Pick all this stuff up. And start taking all this out. My assumption for how big the ship is it's probably going to be a two-parter video. Let's just be quite frank and real with each other for a minute. This is a big boat, and usually big boats become two-parters because one can only sit here and do this for so long. As much as I enjoy it, one can only really sit here and do this for so long. Also, one only has so many things to talk about in a time frame of doing this as well. That's also a problem. Currently, I really have nothing to talk about because it's been the holidays. I don't really do anything for the holidays. Hopefully you had a good holiday whether you do things or not. I personally don't do things for holidays mainly because like I don't have family left. Like my family is all gone, unfortunately. So you know, I kind of just hang out with the dog and watch a Christmas movie or two, and sometimes I eat turkey, sometimes I don't. This year I didn't. This year I did the iconic Chinese for Christmas dinner. I've never done that before, but you know, there's a first for everything. I can see why people do it. You don't have to cook, you don't have to clean. It's just, you know, delivered to your door. Tasty as always, depending on, you know, the Chinese restaurant you order from, I suppose. Place by me that I ordered from actually was pretty good for once. They were the only one open, so beggars can't be choosers, you know? There is our hull gone. So big chunk away, you know? Sometimes I make myself turkey though. This year I just opted not to. I didn't plan ahead for it, didn't think about it, didn't go to Costco, and I think when I was at Costco they didn't have any of those turkey roasts, which is what I get. I get just like a turkey breast roast because I mean anything more than that is way too much. I've cooked a whole turkey for myself one time, and I'm gonna tell you right now that was a mistake. I was eating turkey for longer than anyone ever wants to eat turkey for, and you get sick of turkey really fast. You know, I had turkey pot pie, I had turkey soup, I had open hot-faced turkey sandwiches, which are all great and delicious in small quantities, but when your entire freezer is just full of them and that's what you're eating for, you know, a while, you're just kind of over it. And then you really don't want to do turkey for a while again. A way to enjoy a good turkey, you know? Just a little bit too much turkey overload. So, cooking a whole turkey is insane for just one person. But I had a whole turkey and I needed to use it, so it you know, I don't even remember why I had a whole turkey. I want to say that it had to do something with work, or I was given one for free or something. Honestly, I do not remember. It was forever ago. It was like, I want to say like 2020 or 2021, probably 2020. Either way, a whole turkey, way too much for one person. You just end up eating turkey for 8 years. And that's a lot of turkey. Even for someone who likes turkey. But nonetheless, I hope you had a good holiday season, and maybe you enjoyed some fun things on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Which this is going out like a while after that, mainly because I haven't been streaming, because I've been not necessarily super busy, just like I've been doing stuff and things and stuff, and streaming's kind of taking a backside to things. But on a, you know, that happens sometimes, and it's okay. I have to remind myself that because I tend to be an all or nothing person. Because unfortunately that's what I was taught. You do it all or you do nothing. I don't know what you guys, but I feel like that's a generational thing because a lot of us were taught that if you don't do it like you don't do it all, don't bother with it. You know, I feel like it's a generational thing. Maybe it's a regional thing and a generational thing. I don't know, but it's a pretty common problem that a lot of us have. We were told if you're gonna do it, one, do it right the first time, and two, if you're only gonna, you know, if you do it half-assed, you probably shouldn't do it at all. And unfortunately for me, that makes my brain go, well, if I can't keep to a regular sort of streaming schedule, why am I even bothering at all? So it's a mentality I need to break, and a mentality that I've been actually pretty good about breaking, because otherwise I would have just stopped streaming after, you know, messing up my streaming schedule. But, you know, it's okay. We're here, we're making YouTube videos, we're streaming, we're doing all of the stuff and things, and it's good. I don't know why I'm rambling so much. I apologize. I mean, to be fair, if you're subscribed and you're watching this, you probably are here slightly for my rambles on top of the stream. Because you don't get one without the other. Break all my connectors. Slowly but surely. You know, at least we upgraded from the kitchen torch for making baked Alaskas. That thing was a little ridiculous to be using as a welding torch. Oh, this one's gonna put me on the ground because I think this bit is a breakoff point for a grate. That's okay. We need to go down to level technically, anyways. Oh, it's not. It's a whole piece. That's fine. Okay. Might as well break this while we're here, and the other one over there while we're here, because we gotta follow the ACCs. Always cut connectors. The greatest acronym to ever exist. Cool. Alright. I should just be able to come in here and break all of these. This will just break off and fall down the ground. Apparently I can't jump. That's okay. We're gonna pick up all of our mess. Throw it in the truck. If I had planned ahead, I would have put a photo of Sebastian on my computer, but I didn't think ahead, so that you can finally see who the dog that constantly is being talked about is. But you know, he's a little menace. He's 10 pounds soaking wet. He is a silky terrier. He is cute as a button for the most part, but he is also a little monster who gets into all sorts of, I don't even know I broke this stuff up here, but I did. He's a little monster who gets himself into all sorts of trouble when I'm doing other things and stuff that don't require me having an eye on him. Currently he's actually sleeping beside me, which is, you know, often where he is when he's not causing trouble. But he's 20, so, you know, he gets away with a lot because he's an old man. Basically, if he's not sleeping because he's a tired old man, he is, oh, I fell down the hole. That's okay. We'll go this way. Basically, if he's not sleeping, because he's an old man, and old men, you know, they sleep a lot, as one would expect, because, you know, tired of life, tired of, like, you know, doesn't have crazy amounts of energy anymore. Sometimes he does, but, you know, more often than not, he likes to take his old man naps. But I didn't plan ahead, so there is no picture of him as cute as a button. Or sassy pants. I mean, there's basically two versions of photos of him where he makes you go, wow, that's a cute dog. Or, wow, that's a sassy dog. There's no in between. He has one of two photo styles. I don't have a crazy amount of photos of him, to be honest, because I'm not a photo person, believe it or not. Basically, nobody in my family is really a photo person. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like my photo being taken. I just don't like my photo being taken. I just don't enjoy it. It's not a thing I like. Again, it's a family thing, right? So I'm pretty sure it's just because, like, photos aren't really a thing in my world, which is probably why I have a problem with them. I think if they were a more normal thing that happened, I probably wouldn't be so bothered by them, but they weren't, so I am. And I've gone off on a weird tangent. It was really just supposed to be about, I apologize, I should have planned this out better, but this was kind of an I finished the other shit the other night and I wanted to get this done before Monday night streaming so that this was out of the way and I wasn't perpetually trying to caring too much. Trying to film this so that the YouTube uploads would be in sync, if that makes sense. Kind of, sort of. Because essentially that is sort of what happened. I don't like releasing things out of order, and I mean, technically this is filmed out of order, but also this is what was supposed to be filmed, but I messed up, and, you know. It's okay, it's getting done now. That is kind of the important thing that matters. Like, I'm not on the craneable element monster. Now this should be able to go away now too. Pick up that gun case. That's 100% just a gun case. You can't tell me otherwise that it's not. Nope, too heavy. Come on. Thank you. Appreciate you taking that away. Now, hopefully, take out this floor and all of these walls come down with it. I'm hoping. I think I should probably have to take out that wall. That should work. Because I think that wall is actually attached to stuff. Same with this one. Oh, well, that's definitely attached, so. That wouldn't help much. On a side note, for those of you that are like interested in more than just watching me break apart ships, on weekends I start streaming at like 2 p.m. PST. And that usually goes till like 7, 8 o'clock ish. I don't stream every weekend, but I stream most weekends at some point. It's either going to be Saturday or Sunday or both. It just really depends on what my weekend looks like. Despite me saying I have no life, I still do stuff and things that aren't just streaming and looking for a job. But either way, you know, those of you that watch on YouTube are always welcome to come hang out in on Twitch if you so choose. If you don't, that's okay. I appreciate you hanging out on YouTube. 100% should. Oh, okay. I grabbed all of those. Okay, that's cool. So then, in theory, hopefully, this all just falls down, and we can take all of the stuff and things away. And apparently, the answer is nope. All right. Truck, where's the truck? Not a big deal. Now we just gotta play 52 pickup with all of our steel beams. I know how much everyone loves picking up all of the steel beams just as much as I do. Oh. Game's doing weird things. Well, whatever was wrong fixed itself. That's cool. It was a weird thing. All of a sudden, my character just like started walking around on his own. Had a little hiccup. Kind of makes me think that I should do that. This game is notorious for its hiccups causing crashes, so it's probably a good idea. Alright, get rid of that. I don't know which piece of the connector I'm missing, so we'll have to go look. That wasn't looking. Right, no, not that one. Okay, then why is this side not being able to take it away? Oh, because this has to go. Okay. We're gonna have to find out where that electricity is coming from, is really what we have to do now. Drop down. Well, we found a connector, we gotta cut the connector. Not in there. Maybe it is in there. Well, we'll go through here and find the electrical box that's beeping at me that's causing me a headache already. pick up all this oil. There we go. Might as well pick up all the, well, the one bit of acid I can carry while we're in there. Now we should be able to separate all of this. Okay, oh, maybe it's just this section here that needs to be separated? There we go, now we can pull this off and then we can get rid of the rib. Perfect. Should also throw that away, since it's almost full. Alright, and then tell him to take that away. Cut this and cut the one on the other side. That way, when we get down to this part, the hull will be good to be taken away. That's only important. Making sure you cut these as you go, in my opinion, because then you are missing them and you can just say goodbye to large swaths of the ship. Or at least it feels like a large swath of ship, mainly because it's just a big bulk piece that's just gone, right? And then you don't have to think about it anymore, because it doesn't exist. I mean, it exists, but it exists as scrap in the warehouse. Okay. I feel like we need to... Wow, that was terrible. I feel like I need to take a look-see in these rooms for that explodey pipes. Oh no. Shit. Well, that didn't go very well. Hopefully it didn't blow up things that I needed. If it did, we're all doomed. I mean, technically I've already finished this boat before, but also I would like to collect the would have liked to collect the contracts, but well, we made a boo-boo. Made a boo-boo. We exploded the pipe. It's fine. I mean, it's fine. It's not a big deal, but also that kind of sucks at the same time. Well, it's not my intention. I should have looked better, I suppose. I missed that box. That box did not go in the truck. Well, I suppose at least, you know, all of this rubble means that it's stuff that we didn't have to break up. You know, don't have to break apart by hand. So I guess that's a blessing in disguise. To some degree. Could just throw this all in this. I should probably just throw this all in this yellow container. Still miss though. I miss a second time. Okay. There we go. I probably lost a pallet that has stuff in it that needed, like kerosene, I imagine, but it's okay. I mean, I have the collectible and I have the kerosene from like the first time that I did this, so like, shrug. It's sort of fine. Not really, but sort of. Which means you guys don't get to see the collectible being picked up, because I think the collectible is where that all exploded. Oh well. Alright, and that's the exploded mess cleaned up mostly. I'm gonna grab that oil. Well, with the exploding mess out of the way, I suppose we now just go top to bottom, because shouldn't be anything else that we might blow up, so that's positive in some way, I suppose. Me in? Not gonna let me in. That, I mean, that tracks. Is a giant pipe in the way, after all. Yeah, good old crouching. Let me get through that mess. Okay. Well, let's just break what we have broken and pick it all up. Can I hit you? Yeah, look at that. Sneaky hits underneath the pipes. No, too heavy. Makes sense. Can't carry that if you're too heavy. Okay, now we should be able to do that. That comes down. Nice. There we go. Those walls will come down on their own eventually. I'm not too concerned about them. More concerned with all of these pipes and how much of a pain in the butt they are if you are not just breaking them from the floor, because it's a lot of sawing. It's a lot of sawing that I don't want to do, especially when it's unnecessary. Guess at this point we just need to go to the other side, so Yeah, there we go. Can we get that one? Right there? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, get rid of these pipes. And go back to breaking the deck. We crouch. These last rivets, and then we go pop, and then yeah, there we go. Lots of stuff falling. Lots of pipes collapsing. That's what you want to see. Oh, that. Okay. Well, that was my fault. That was 100% my fault. That was blue. That was very blue when I threw that. Okay. Ah, just a little bit too heavy to pick that up. Okay. And then now we can go back to breaking everything after we throw that away. I lied. This is coming apart a lot faster than I thought it was going to, so maybe this will just be a one-part video, which is nice for you and for me, technically. I honestly, like, I want to do as much as I can to try and keep, you know, like, ships as one-part videos, but, like, as we get bigger, obviously that's 100% not feasible. Because, you know, time is limited and I can't be breaking the same shit for you know, 4 to 6 hours in a day. I mean, technically I suppose I could, but also I'm not going to. One, I definitely would run out of things to say, and it would just be silence while I hit rivets, which, I mean, maybe that's what you prefer. Maybe I should talk less, I don't know. But I feel like there needs to be some amount of conversation happening while I break rivets, otherwise you might as well just go find a no commentary version video, which there's plenty out there, I'm assuming, because there's no commentary everything. I've seen a bunch of them pop up from time to time after I've tried watching something and the person commentating irritates the crap out of me, but I can't find anything else in that genre to watch, and all of a sudden there's no commentary. I don't know about you guys, but I usually like a little bit of commentary with, like, when I'm watching somebody play a video game. I feel like it's a little bit bland if there isn't. But also, Sometimes some people are like, you just find annoying. Like, they're not necessarily annoying to everybody out there because obviously somebody enjoys their content, otherwise, you know, they wouldn't have views. Maybe they would. Who the heck knows? I don't understand the YouTube algorithm in the slightest because it changes bi-weekly, I swear. I don't know why pulling out the torch is so hard. It's like the 4 button just doesn't exist in my fingers. It's like 3 and 5. Either 3 or 5 and not a 4. When all I really want in my life is number 4. And with breaking this, I should be able to pull off the side pieces here, I think. Or do I need to... I think I just need to take off this bit for that to happen. Which is fine, we can do that. Mainly because having the side bits makes it easier to throw the box around. That's a lot of decompression happening. It's a lot of decompression noise. Man, a lot of this ship fell apart when I exploded the gas pipe. Things happen. You know? And now we have repercussions of probably not finishing 1 or 2 of our contracts. It's okay though. Kind of, sort of. Although I'd be surprised if we didn't find another, like, 2 buttons for fire buttons. Like, that'd be weird to not find those in the rubbish, the rubble, the leftover garbage. Either way. Oh look, all the acid. Too heavy. Did not throw. Oil. I personally really want to grab all of the liquids because the liquids are important. As we've all heard 8 billion times from people playing this game. Other things would be damned. Liquids are gold. Let's go get our one last remaining box that kind of went wayward. Well, it should just be a case of these. Hopefully. I'm cutting that connector and then maybe we can get rid of the sides. Find out momentarily, I suppose. Yeah, perfect, okay. Pick up steel beams, saw this away. Cut this connector. Perfect. Okay. I think we have to move the truck. No, the truck is 5 minutes, I think. I was gonna say, I think we might have to move the truck because it might be in the way, but it is definitely not. One whole piece down. And then 2 whole pieces down. And the boat, she's looking much smaller. Get that taken away. I don't need that or want that here. Oh, this is just all the catwalk. Okay, so basically this is a case of going through rooms now to pick up all this stuff so we can just collapse the rest of this. It's kind of where we're at now. Because I think the best approach to this is just pick up all the goodies and then just mass collapse on the ground floor. Okay. Maybe I should have kept that green, that yellow box there. Oh, technically it is still there. That's why it's throwing weird. That makes sense. That's fine. The crane will come pick it up in a minute and then it won't be a problem anymore. Oh, caring too much. There we go. Oh, there's some kerosene. Maybe we will get all of our kerosene despite blowing up a good chunk of the ship. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, more kerosene. That's always good. More kerosene. There's the fire button. Just how much? It's a 1 ladder and some kerosene. If we're short a ladder, I'm gonna laugh. That'd be the most hilarious thing in the world. Of all the things that like got blown up in there, the most crucial thing would be a ladder, you know? Okay. Oh. Just... make room to throw these boxes out. Alright. Mainly because the flashing green on the screen just kind of irritates me, as much as I'm sure it irritates other people. No! Okay, we're fine. That room's empty. this room is empty except for some plastic. I should 100% move that truck, but I'm not going to. Alright. This should be the end of this. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Just pick all of this up because we're gonna have to pick it up later either way. Whatever. Whatever, box. It's by the truck. I'm just gonna pretend that I can't see the blinking green stuff. Okay. Now we're gonna come over here. Oh, that was not what it's intended. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I say that even though for me it's not fine. It's the 100% like the dumpster fire gif with the dog just going, it's fine. It is not fine. Everything's fine. It's not really not fine. It's okay though. What? Okay, well. That, I'm gonna have to go pick that up. That's not even close to where the truck is. Oh man, I have so many boxes just strewn all over the place. I have box problems. Okay. Is there a connector here? No. Okay. We do need to take all of these out though. Connector, then we'll just need to break all that floor above our head, and then we'll be able to take away the two side hull pieces. Did they like fully separate? I doubt that they fully separated. Too heavy. It's okay. Clean all this mess up. Get rid of this. There we go. Now she's pulled apart. Get rid of these. Wonder if I can just use this winch on both sides. That'd be good. No? Okay. The answer is cannot. Alright. Go down here and grab this, which I don't know how that fell down there, but it did, so now we just go back into the truck. Okay. Now it should just be drop down here, grab all of the stuff and things, clean out the rooms. And then I just gotta uncover the yellow bin, and then that can get taken away, and then we'll be good to just fully collapse the ship. Because that would be cool, make life easier. Nope, didn't go in. That's fine, whatever. And plastic. Nothing exciting in here, but you know, it all adds up. Kerosene! Although we don't need more kerosene, but you know, more kerosene the better. Pick up all this trash. Miss the bucket every time. I could have swore that I cleaned up all of this down here, but you know, it's a mess again, so might as well clean it up over here. Pick up our 50,000 steel beams. Or we're too heavy, that's normal. Okay. We'll grab this stuff. Good old fire extinguisher friend. Alright, now we'll just go up and oh, I guess we're going to have to take apart that section, but that should be simple enough because it should just be as easy as where? Okay, it's right here. Probably have to break up to this wall, so we'll just didn't hit all the rivets. Normal shenanigans. Okay, now we should be able to stand over here and go like this and not bust that because we missed a rivet. Now that's all gone. Can I... Yeah! I was like not sure that that was gonna rebound into there, but perfect. Without even a worry. That was not what I was trying to do. I wanted to do that. That did not go in the yellow. I was trying to rebound it off the wall, but I threw it farther forward than I should have, which is what it is. Okay, now... Hopefully... Cool. Okay, we'll clean all this up, toss it in our yellow bucket, and then get our yellow bucket out of here, and then we'll play some Ring Around the Rosie and separate all of the floor and the walls from the hull, and then everything should, fingers crossed, collapse onto itself, and then we don't have to think about it anymore. It'll just be a giant game of 52 pickup. I was about to say, where the hell did that box go? Okay, goodbye, bot. Again, hopefully maybe there's a ladder in there. That would be cool. That would be useful. That would be helpful. And then we'd have all the contracts done. All of these walls. Ooh, that was a big tension release on the boat. Hopefully that's everything. Okay. Hopefully when I do this I don't leave any floating artifacts, because it should, hopefully in theory, I'll just collapse here. In theory. In practicality, who knows, because physics are weird in this game sometimes. Hello? Alright, that should hopefully be all of this side disconnected, and then we should be able to disconnect the other side, and then the two bottoms, and then it should, fingers crossed, all just collapse. Alright. Hop across. Oh, I'm gonna have to disconnect this right here. No. Okay. There we go. I was like, why is this so hard to hit? I mean, the stairs are technically in the way, but also it shouldn't be that hard to hit. You know? Probably should have moved the truck over, but I didn't. We'll just run all the way to the front and check it this way. Just be able to get this wall, the inside floor, hop downstairs, collapse the entire boat. That I missed. I thought I was super hard looking for them, but you know, did miss one. More oil. Always want more oil. Apparently missed entire rooms on this side. That's fine. It's not a big deal. We found them now. That's what's important. Oh, too heavy. Too heavy. Oh, more kerosene. This boat was loaded with kerosene. Jeebus. Gold over here. To be fair, nobody really wants kerosene. Kerosene burns so dirty. I had a lamp. Like I bought like a storm lantern. And because it's a storm lantern, you can either put in lamp oil or you can put in kerosene. And somebody went and bought kerosene. Not me, actually. Somebody went and bought kerosene and threw it in my lamp. And then went and lit it. And it was fine. Like, it lights. It doesn't cause a huge problem. But here's the issue with kerosene. It burns really dirty because it's essentially diesel. So you get, like, black diesel smoke while it's burning. So, fun fact. But it's okay, I cleaned it all out and I got the kerosene out of my lamp and I just put lamp oil in it and it's all fine. Well, I had to change the wick too, because it's a storm lantern, so it runs off of a cotton wick. I think it's cotton? It's cotton. It makes most sense if it's cotton or something like that. Either way. Kerosene burns super dirty, and it's not necessarily like dirty as in, oh my god, you're burning fossil fuels and that's horrible and blah blah blah. No, like dirty as in it just makes everything black because it's diesel, essentially. I don't think I can get that rivet. I might have to go down here and do it this way. Did I get it? I think so. We're good. Goodbye, stairs. Did that seriously miss? No? Okay. Why are you so hard to pick up? Just hallway. Nothing important back there. Okay. That's all dark enough. Do this section. We're all full up. Okay. Boat. Break, break, please. I'll go do the remainder of this side. Alright, we gotta head back out here so that we can throw our full box away. That was... what the hell? That was a weird jump shot. Okay. Now, hopefully when I hit this, it should all just not collapse. The answer is all not collapse. Okay. Then my assumption has got to be that it's these walls here that are the problem. Okay. No? Ugh. Okay, try this again. Maybe I gotta take away this top part. Maybe that's my problem. I should have disassembled this. That's my only thought. Just really hoping that it would all just collapse down. Although now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I just need to take out that rest of that center bit. Maybe we'll go down and just chunk out the rest of this. Really not much here, so. Find out. Okay, well there's one section done. There's a bunch more of it gone. Okay. The answer is I just needed to punch out these walls, I guess. Throw that away. Clean this up because the Z-axis thing is a visual thing that drives me up the wall and down the other. Where I can't decide which one's actually on top, and they just glitch within each other, and it looks ridiculous and nauseating all at the same time. There we go. Yar she falls. This is honestly where I wish I had a better way of cleaning up things, but you know, my hand is how we do it. Probably just start at the front, because the front, we've already disconnected everything and it can all go away once this is cleaned up. Technically, everything's mostly disconnected. I think I'm missing like 2 connectors in the back, but this I know for sure can go away once we picked up all of this junk off the floor. Junk off the bottom of the hull, off the keel. Okay, and we should be able to tell him to take this chunk away. Take that chunk away. Continue playing 52 pickup. Alright. Between the box and the glove upgrades, this is so much better. So much better for picking everything up. It's still not, like, you know, still run out of space really fast, but it does cut down on the time. Wait. Okay, that was weird. Don't want to pick up the jack. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's like a pipe jack where it just holds the pipes jacked up in place. I don't know. I only know some basic things about boats. But anyways, the upgraded gloves, as much as they are not you know, proper work gloves, they do a decent job. I think we only have like 1 more level of gloves and then they're fully upgraded. Maybe it's 2. I can't remember. Either way. The other tools are next on my priority list of upgrading, and not so much the gloves. Mainly because, like, I don't think that they're gonna help much, you know, a crazy amount more than what I've already got. but the other tools will make things go quicker when you're breaking stuff down, so like they're more a valuable thing to invest in. Alright. Oh look, we're almost at this next section of hull we can take away. Alright. That's always good. Just this bunch of junk to pick up. Well, we should grab that. Grab that. Thank you. I guess we need to break this, because otherwise it's like going nowhere. Oh, already full. Oof. That went fast. It's like 3 handfuls of stuff. Alright, that section cleared, so we can tell Ivan to take all of this way. Continue our game of pick up all the stuff, you know? Almost there. Almost got our warehouse full of goods. Which I think I probably will sell off a bunch of stuff, because then we can, like when I stream this next, probably on either Monday or Tuesday coming up, I should have this like out and release like literally like today. So it'll be up, and then literally it'll be this coming Monday or Tuesday. So today's Sunday, so it'll be tomorrow or the next day. We'll be doing more shipbreaker stuff. Granted, that's 100% dependent on how I feel and how into Ragnarok I get into and how much I want to keep going with that. But that's a decision that future me will make and not current me will make. Right now, current me is too busy picking up scrap material. All the steel beams that a scrap metal guy could ever want. I guess it's technically low alloy steel. It's not actual like steel, but you know, steel is steel at the end of the day, right? Oh, already full. Okay. Almost there. Just this giant pile of rubble left. It's definitely entertaining watching it all like fall down. I think it's less entertaining watching someone play 52 pickup. I want to grab all this crap though. It's a lot of material sitting on the dirt. Jeez, already carrying too much. There really was a lot of this boat left that I like just collapsed in on itself. I mean, to be fair, that was the kind of like the plan, just because it makes it quicker, but also I did not expect there to be that much material here, you know? It's a lot more material than I actually expected. material than I expected. This tiny section feels like it's taking longer than picking up the entire hull worth of stuff that I've already picked up did. I mean, it's not, but it just feels like it is. Alright. Now we can tell him to pick that up. Oh, this one's still got a connector attached to it. Well, that's okay. We can take care of that. Now this should be it? Yeah.
Hello. क्या हाल है?
Finish picking up all this wayward pieces while he cranes that away. There's a lot of stuff left on the ground. Definitely gonna sell off some of this off so I can buy some upgrades. Because we have way more than enough metal at this point to do all that. Okay. In you go. Let's hop in the truck, turn in our contracts. Alright. And then that's the hull taken and crushed, so now we can get rid of the last of our scrap metal. Scrap material, scrap liquids. That's a lot of material in that truck. Alright. Well, on that note, thank you everybody who watched the entire thing. If you did, you probably already subscribed, but you know, if you watched the entire thing and you didn't hate my rambling, you should do that subscribe thing and or / come hang out when I stream on Twitch, which is 7 p.m. PST on weeknights. And roughly starting, not always starting, but usually starting at the earliest of 2 p.m. PST on a weekend. So for now, thanks for hanging out, and hope to see you show up watching the next couple of videos. The next one will be The Witcher, which I mistakenly call A Different Boat, and the one following which will, you know, be filmed this week. Farewell.